look at it, let's go. Good morning on Monday the 16th of December. I had a good night of sleep. I woke up around 7, did some reading, made some pancakes, and then I was not really feeling to come study, so I decided to watch one of the lectures I still have to watch before tomorrow evening. I have that class, so I only have 3 more hours to watch now, so happy about that. It's now about 10:30, so I think I'm gonna go now, take a half an hour break, and then do 2 more hours of studying. Let's see, let's first open the advent for today. Let's see, the 16th is here. Ooh, a very colorful one again. Oh no, my mouse is... This is not... It is called Sleigh Ride Swirls, and it is sparkly again. Oh, nice. Nice. Can you see? So it's like predominantly blue with some greens and some purples. Yes. Cool. Okay. Now, I am going to start my sister's Christmas present. Won't tell you right now what it is. If you watch one of the, I think 2 vlogs ago, you probably saw what I'm gonna make her. I talked with her last night before I left, and I was like, oh, do you watch all my vlogmases? And she's like, yeah, but now I can't because you told me you're gonna show my Christmas present. So when I show it, I will put a timestamp below and tell her to go to that timestamp so she does not see what I'm making her, but I want to show you. So what else do I want to tell you? So yesterday on the train I edited the vlog and it went up, and I finished my socks. Let's see, I have both of them here. So I did all the ribbing last night, or like yesterday, and then like from the strawberry upwards I finished on the train and then cast them off. So I have 2 new long socks, which is perfect for this colder weather. So I am probably going to block them. I think my other ones are almost dry because I only blocked them on Friday, and then it hasn't been really warm here because I haven't been here. So now that these ones are done, I think I'm gonna start a rainbow pair, but the yarn is somewhere there, so I am not taking it. But what I then worked on is my Tombow tee. Oh, also for those who want to, when I talk about my sister Christmas present, I will be linking it as in the description box as sister's Christmas present, and not the name or anything, because she knows what she's getting, but I want to keep, or like she kind of knows but also not, so I want to keep it a secret. But whatever. I have also then, after I finished my socks on the train, started again on my Tombow tee. So I'll be linking this one as well. So it is just like kind of a fadey, stripy t-shirt I'm making, which would be pretty fitted. And I am now, let's see, I think I need about 5 more stripes. So go through the whole sequence once more, from like yellow to the darker pink, to get some hair, to get to the sleeve split. So I am just like trying to get there slowly, but the problem is because there's 4 colors you're not working with, I keep them in the bag and then I just bring them up this way, but everything gets tangled, so every time you start a new color you have to detangle it, but it's fine, like that will work. So I'm also working on this like in between, but firstly I really want to finish like my sister's Christmas present. I don't brought the stuffing with me, so I am just gonna make the parts and then do the sewing up and the stuffing at home. But yeah, we'll see how much I can do, and then the rest will be for the weekend. So yeah, I'll be linking all my projects down below. I'm gonna take a break and then do some studying. I'm just looking for today. On the to-do list, there are 3 chapters of my lecture biology, 1 more lecture of geography to watch, 1 chapter of geography which is like 4 to 5 lectures, so it takes a longer time to go through, and also one of plant physiology. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the plant physiology one first, and then this afternoon see how far I can get into molecular biology, and then take some stuff to tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see where we get. I think I'm gonna put in a clip from last night now. So I opened up my advent last night, and I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Okay, I had to sneeze. I'll put in the clip from last night. I opened up my advent and I gave you a small look through what I worked on yesterday before. Then I was like, oh, I have to leave to go to Leuven. But like otherwise now I would only be on the train. So like I've watched the lecture already. I'm gonna do some studying. So it works out. Like I'm a little bit sad that I don't have therapy because it always helps. But on the other side, it worked out a little bit better just to get my gear, my shift into gear. Is that how they say? To start studying. So let's show the clip from last night and then see after some more studying. Good evening. I just got to Leuven. Just got to my room, so it's still the 15th, but I wanted to do a small update, but it was easier to already edit on the train. But first, let's open today's advent. So we're the 15th, and I can open it on the 15th. Yes. Ooh, fiery red. It's called Cacao Kisses. Nice. It's like, oh, this is definitely not the best lighting. It's more vibrant in real life and more red than orange on camera, but yeah, evening lighting. So let me put this one back in. So we have 9 more days of opening. I'm getting tired, so it's about 10 o'clock. So I think I'm just gonna unpack and go to bed, read a little bit. But this changes everything completely. So while editing the vlog, I remembered I gave you a rambling update about what I was going to study. So I finished both my global change chapters. They both took about 45 minutes, so that goes a lot faster than like one molecular biology chapter that takes around 2 hours. So that's good to know. And then because I knew I was gonna then around that time I found out and I was gonna come to Leuven, I decided to just watch one of my lectures. So I have on Tuesday evenings and on Thursday from 10:30 till 12:30 I have class, and on Tuesday it's from 6 to 8 at night. But I have other things happening, so I couldn't go on Tuesday, and on Thursdays I have my molecular biology class at the same time, so I choose to go to that one because the recordings for my geography class, which is on Tuesday and Thursday, are very well. So I'm watching those lectures now because this Tuesday I can go to class. So I had about 2 hours of lecture to watch, and then tomorrow and Tuesday I'm gonna watch the other ones because I haven't gone for a couple of weeks, and then the professor had some troubles with uploading the lecture shown, but now they're all on there, so I can watch those. So I have about 5 hours of lectures to watch. But like sometimes that's like one of the things, like in the afternoon when you're feeling a little bit lazy and I don't want to study, I can just watch a lecture and be productive. I have to watch it, like I need to know what's been said to know what to study. So that update, and for the rest I'm gonna see you in the morning. Good night. Good afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock. I studied until 2 because I watched a little bit too much of Instagram reels after my half-hour break. So I finished my chapter of plant physiology, then I made lunch, and then I was, oh, I'm gonna sit down and crochet a little bit, and then it turned out into an hour and a half of crochet. So, Elin, if you're watching, skip to the timestamp I'm gonna show here, because stop watching. So that's for my sister. We agreed that if I was gonna talk about her Christmas present, I would put in a timestamp so she could still watch my vlogmases, because she wants to watch them, but I don't want her to see her Christmas present already. So last year I made her a small amigurumi dog, based on our own dog, because we knew she was gonna get a puppy, and she was like, oh yeah, you'll get your own dog, but you have the small dog to remember. And then she told me, oh yeah, for Christmas I would like also an amigurumi of her new puppy, Ubi, who is much bigger than Scar. So she was like, oh yeah, but I also want him, the toy, to be bigger, to like have the size comparison. I was like, okay, fine. So I went with my mom to the store, and we found some this yarn. This is very soft. This is Escape's yarn. I don't know, the tag is somewhere over there, but I'm gonna link my Ravelry project, and there my phone stopped recording, so let's try again. So it's just an acrylic boucle yarn, which with boucle I mean it's like you have a central core, and then you have like lots and lots of fluffy ends sticking out of it, which makes it a lot harder to see what you're crocheting. So I'm making a dog, and for the head I held 2 strands together. So for the whole body I'm gonna hold 2 strands together on a 6mm hook to really get a firm but soft toy. And then you do these, I don't know if you can really see, but like this part on top, it's like you chain a little bit and then you slip stitch it in to the different rounds, because for some of them you work in the back loop only, and then you have the front loop to stitch it into. But as you can see, you can't, so I have put in stitch markers to like where the eyes should be, and then like this part, can I show you, like here you should see the back loop, and here you don't. Like you see a little bit the difference of texture, but not very clearly. So that is fun and a little, it's challenging, let's keep it that way. So I chose now to just work with 1 strand and a 4mm hook to do the hair, because that's what it's called. It's like the curls or the hair on top and down the head, because also it takes like more yarn if you hold it double. So but yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, because I remember from making the dog last year that it takes a long time to do this, and it's now pretty hard to even see where the front loops are. So I'm really gonna have to, yeah, if I do this and just go like, when I think there's a stitch and I go into it, I can find a stitch, but not always. So yeah, I think sometimes I'm gonna just do some free forming and yeah, just make sure it's all filled up the way I think it should be. So yeah, that is what I have been working on. Now I have to do, oh, it's so soft. Now I have to do molecular biology, and I don't want to. So yeah, I think there's 3 more chapters on the to-do list for today, but there's only 1 for today, and there are 2 that, because of not working the last 2 last week. So I think I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna watch a lecture and see how much energy I have, because if it takes 2 hours, it will be 6 o'clock already, and I think I will be done by then. So yeah, we're a little bit behind, but like I incalculated that this could happen. Like some days where you normally should have like, oh yeah, I could do lots, I only have like 1 or 2 chapters, where I normally have like 4, say. So I'm gonna see. Like I know on Wednesday I had 2 chapters of plant physiology planned. But one of them I now saw was more like an informal lecture, which were more just showing some different stuff, but we don't have like My hair is annoying me. We don't have any, there won't be any questions on the exam about that chapter, so you don't have to study it. But it's like important to know it as a scientist, as a biologist. So we got that information, but that means that I only, like, say for Wednesday, I only have like one chapter on it. But I still have to go to class in the evenings. But that's fine, because in the evenings, like now, I am already not wanting to do anything. So like now I should be getting ready to leave. So I could have worked in the morning and like afternoon. So I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. I am going to do at least one chapter of molecular biology, and then gonna take a break again and then see what I'm gonna do afterwards. So see you later on another check-in. I'm just gonna talk to you for a little bit because I want to stop studying. I'm doing molecular biology, and the first part of this chapter went okay, but now I am getting to slides like this and this, like, you know, and I really want to understand it. So I have to like take my time and go step by step through everything, and I am getting it. It's no more Chinese like it was in the lecture, but I have to draw this out, because if we get a question like this on the exam, you're supposed to draw it out because it makes things more clearly. And I completely agree with that, but I don't want to draw anymore because I have been drawing already for the first part of the chapter. I don't want to. I know I am very privileged that I can started a bachelor's course and changed. If you don't know, I started bioscience and engineering, and then a year and a half ago, like after 2.5 years of bioscience engineering, I changed to biology, and then I had like mostly working and a couple of courses, and then last year I did my first and second year and some courses of my third year all in 1 year. So now I'm doing my third year and start of my master's in biology. And yes, I am very fortunate, and my parents pay for all of it, and I am very grateful for them. But I don't like this. Oh, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to vlog, because this is how I feel about it. Like, I don't like it at the moment. But the thing is, I am understanding it. It's just that I don't want to do it anymore. So let's just persevere and finish this chapter. Then it probably will be about 6:30. Then am I gonna eat already? I'm not really hungry yet because I only ate at lunch around 2. So maybe gonna eat at 8 or 9. I don't know when I feel hungry. But then I can take another break, and then I can watch a lecture, because I don't want to do my molecular biology anymore. But I'm over halfway through all of these chapters for it. So that is something. So yeah. Let's finish this. And then I want to do some more, but then my treat, I don't know how I want to say this. Like, what I get for doing this is watching a lecture, which is something I have to do because tomorrow night I want to go to that class. But I have to watch this lecture and then one more lecture tomorrow. And then I am done for the day. But that means that I have done some good studying today. Let's finish this. Good evening. It's about 8 o'clock. I finished my chapter of molecular biology. It took almost 2.5 hours, so but I get it. It's done. I worked a little bit more on my sister's Christmas present, and now I am going to watch one more lecture, which is about 2 hours. So it should take about an hour with like watching it on double speed and like the break that's in there. I think I'm gonna have just some food later. I'm still not hungry. But I'm gonna sign off for tonight. I am probably gonna edit this after I finish my my lecture, and then I am going to upload it tomorrow morning because I don't want to stay awake to upload it, because it will already be 9 o'clock probably when I finish, and then I can just edit it and export it and then go to bed. So I want to show you what I worked on, but if you're my sister, Elin, stop watching. I'm just gonna show what I'm working on and then sign off for the day. So goodbye. So I am working on her Christmas present, which is gonna be a dog. It's gonna be a bigger one than the one I made before, like I said, and I am working on the hair. And then now I just have to make the hair that goes down here. And then I have all the other parts to do, but I'm doing the hair with just a smaller hook and only one strand, and I did this part with 2 strands, and I think it looks nice. It's like you don't have the definition of the curls completely because of the yarn, but like you can see that it's like it represents hair and not just what this is. So I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. I don't know, it takes a long time because you're how you're doing it, and I have to find the loops I didn't crochet in to put it on. So, and then, but once that's finished, I'm just gonna make, I think this is like the biggest part, and then the ears, you make them and then you do the same hair thing on them, and the snout you do it as well, and for the tail as well. But this is the biggest part, so once that's done I can do the rest a little bit faster, I think. But yeah, I really like it, and I'm gonna try to finish as much of it here so I don't have to finish it at home, and I can just stuff it and sew it together at home. So that is the plan for now. So see you tomorrow. I'll show you the progress I've made. Oh, this is so soft. This is like really cuddly yarn. This is good to know, like if I want to make a toy for something. But like, let's just say don't do this again, Sam, because it's just pretty hard to see and count stitches. So like, if you really have to count, like, or like find them for this part, don't do it, but it's fine. Okay, let's go watch a lecture, have some dinner, edit this vlog, go to bed, and see you again in the morning. Good night.